Hello and thank you for joining me on my colouring quest. Today I am going to be showing you my completed colouring pages for October 2023, and I have done way more than what I thought I was even possible of colouring in a month. It won't be a lot compared to some people that colour, but I tend to spend like a few hours over a couple of days on each page, so to have got, I think it's 12 12 completed, it's quite good for me. So I will just get started. First I'm going to move this out of the way because it's going to annoy me. Right, so first of all I have this colouring page. It's a Halloween themed page and it's from Morgan O'Brien's Welcome to the Forest, which is available as a PDF download on his Ko-fi. And yeah, gosh, what did I use on this? Honestly, I'm not going to be able to remember. I believe there's a video of this on YouTube of me colouring. Honestly, my mind has just gone blank, like completely blank. Right, alcohol markers. Yes, alcohol markers, and then colour pencils on top, and obviously Posca pen, there's my normal, and then some of this paint on here. Oh, and if anybody did watch that video, I wanted to use some gold leaf on these, but I could not open this. Is what I used to stick it down, and I could not open it for the life of me, so I switched to the gold paint, but I have since loosened this up and it's now able to be opened. What had happened was some of it had dried around the inside rim of, you know, where it's got like how it screws on and off. Oh gosh, I'm not even going to be able to do it now. No. Yeah, I have to be in the right sort of strength to open these, believe it or not. But yes, that does open now, which is great. So do not need to go and buy a new one. So that was from Morgan O'Brien's Welcome to the Forest PDF. Next up, I am going through my PDFs first. I have this page. Let me hold it up a moment. And this is from Galaxy Girls Colouring Book by Mystic Art Mirrors, and I purchased the PDF version for this as well, and I'd wanted this for like over a year, and for some reason I just haven't got around to buying it. And then I think there was a sale or something going on, and I was like, I finally need to buy this because I've wanted it for so long. So I did, and I coloured this page, and in the background I have used, I think it's called the Schminke watercolour super granulation watercolour paints, and that was testing those out because yeah, I used them on this page and one other page, and I like the texture that it's created on this page, and I like that I've gone sort of colourful, but it's a muted colourful, like all the pinks and purples and blues. But yeah, I like how she's turned out. Her eyelashes were probably the trickiest part for me, just because I'm not used to doing such long lashes, and yeah, I just followed what was already there, but it was still difficult for me to add. So that was from Mystic Art Mirrors Galaxy Girls. Next is my most recent finished page, which is this. I'm going to get a glare on this, I know I am. And this is from Magic and Mythology Special of Colour in Heaven by Lindsay Archer. And as you can see here, I did finish it 1st of November, but I'd done most of the work at the end of the month, so I'm counting it as a completed page for October. And as you can see, I have left indentations, but that's fine because when you're looking at this side you can't even tell. And this was also my most recent video on YouTube. I was testing out the Frisket film that you can put over and peel off, and I actually found it easier to peel the Frisket film off than what I did the washi tape that I used on the border, because I think the washi tape had been on the paper too long and it had just decided to merge with the paper and not want to come off down here, but it's not ruined the image, so I'm okay with that. And I love how she's turned out. So in the background for the sky and the trees, I have used Castle Art Squash. And then on her I have used Castle Arts pencils, and on this ring here it's a white Posca, but when I was using it on, because it's got the gouache underneath it, it was reactivating the gouache slightly, which actually worked in my favour, and it gave this sort of misty colour that includes what is behind it, which I think worked out perfectly. But yeah, I love how this turned out, and yeah, I love the lighting on this tree. So that was from Magic and Mythology Colour in Heaven, the PDF version, and that's by Lindsay Archer. Right. Now on to my physical Colour in Heaven books. I have the Hatsune Miku collection. This is the second collection that's available. I don't know, issue number 58 in the collections. And this one was also a video, which it seems like I coloured this before October, but apparently not, because I have it in this pile. But yeah, I absolutely love the colour choices that I made on this page. Yeah, this was the Castle Art Gold pencils, and no alcohol mark on that. I remember I was doing this at my brother's house when I was looking after his cats, and yeah, I added these light orbs and I went over the black lines of her hair with a white Posca just to make it look lighter. Well, I used white Posca in a million different places on this page, but I felt like I needed to. The only thing I kind of regret is that I was going to add like little sort of stars and dots with my white Posca pen, and then I just completely forgot. But now I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to go back and add it. I'm probably going to ruin it if I go back at this point. But yeah, so this is page 15, and yeah, I really enjoyed colouring that one. It took a while, that one did. But yeah, so from the Hatsune Miku collection, number 2 of Colour in Heaven. Next up I have Fantasy Kingdom Special, and this has designs by Chris Ortega, and I coloured this lady, and I just have to say I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I love her hair. Like, I like that hair so much that on another page, which I'm probably going to show you at the end, which is still a whip, I have done this style again, except with different colours. Well, slightly different colours. I've still done the white at the top, kinda, a little slightly bit darker, but yeah, I really enjoyed this. I'm getting glare off this left, right and centre. Alright, try and, yeah, and I love the colour of the dress. I don't know, just using all blues on this page made it easier, but it's still quite effective, I think. And I like the crown. That was just simple black and white pencils. Again, I think that again was, yeah, no alcohol marker. I'm trying to think, was that Castle Art Gold or the Polychromos? I feel like it was Castle Art Gold, but yeah. My mind's gone blank again. I do apologise. So that was page 19, named Crowned, which rightfully so, and that is by Chris Ortega from the Fantasy Kingdom special of Colouring Heaven. Next I have the Manga Fantasy special, and this features 40 illustrations by Sonia Long, and this was just finishing a whip. I had a marker base down on this for ages and I just kept seeing it like just unfinished, so I didn't go super detailed on this one. I just added a bit of shading with pencils and then called it done. Like, as you can see, I kept the colour choices quite simple on this page, just green and gold, and then I thought she'd look good with the reddish brown hair, and yeah, I just kept it very simple on that page. So that was an alcohol marker base and then Castle Arts pencils on top. Yeah, the Castle Art Gold, sorry, because they were what I already had out, so I just carried on using those. Sorry, I just shook the arm. So that was number 18, Fantasy Dragon Sorceress by Sonia Long in the Manga Fantasy special. Next I have Halloween special, and I will tell you that this is issue 80 because they do have a few Halloween specials out there. I'm not sure which ones are still available to buy. They do tend to sell out these Halloween ones. And I have coloured this pumpkin family, which was really fun. This one has an alcohol marker base, and I'm just going to go ahead and say Castle Art Gold pencils because I had them out for most of the month, and then I think it was only a couple of pages I did with Polychromos, and then some with the original Castle Art soft pencils. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Castle Art Gold on this one. I don't know, I could be wrong, but this one is number 11 by Morgan Pip, and it says Colouring Haven, so I'm not sure if that, were they like from Colouring Haven or something, because isn't that a, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, thoroughly enjoyed that one, and yeah, I liked, what was I going to say? Oh, the candles, sorry, and the little candy apples, yeah, toffee apples. Gosh, I couldn't eat them, like, yeah, they're not for me, but I like colouring the shiny red. And next is another Halloween special of Colouring Heaven, and this one is their most recent, it's 106. So this one probably still available if you wanted to go onto their website and purchase one of those. Trying to find the page I coloured. It was this page. This is number 21, Spooklet by Carla Magana. And I have made this one sparkle, if I can, there we go. So lots of glitter on there. I know the stars were stickles, but I'm trying to think what it was that I put on her eyes, because that's not stickles. I think I have these glitter pastes, and I think it was one of those. But I've also used white Posca. Also looks like I've used a green Posca. And I have done an alcohol marker base. And then on top, it definitely seems like Castle Art pencils on that. Yeah, I'm just going to go with that. Castle Art pencils. I didn't colour any more of the green on that. On the big triangle. Oh wow, it looks fine how it is. Oh dear. But yeah, I really enjoyed making that one sparkle. I don't know, her eyelids just demanded something more than just pencil to me, and I like how I did her eyes 2 different colours. So yeah, that one was page 21, Spooklet by Carla Magana in the Halloween special of Colour in Heaven. Right, carrying on with Carla Magana, I have Spooklet's sketchbook. Oh gosh, where's the one that I coloured in here? Just a moment, I do apologise. This one. Again, I've gone with glittery eyelids, but that glitter is the Mod Podge Extreme glitter. And this has an alcohol marker base, and then Castle Art pencils on top. I kept this one very simple in terms of what colours I wanted to use. Just went for the purple and pink section basically, with a bit of black in there and a bit of reddy pink colour on her lips. And yeah, this book is so simple to colour and so fun. That'll be the next one I probably finish. But yeah, I do really enjoy this book. So that was Spooklet's sketchbook by Carla Magana, and I will be making a video probably near the end of the year or at the beginning of next year about books that I want to complete, because I have chosen 3 that I want to work on completing, and this is one of them because I have so much fun. And yeah, I don't think it would actually take that long to complete this book, probably take more than a year, but if I have it on my mind as one that I want to focus on, I feel like I could colour a page or maybe 2 every month. That's the plan anyway. I'll see how it goes. Everybody knows what these plans tend to happen. But yeah, I will be making a video of plans for next year colouring. Well, hopefully. I will make a note of that. I've had it on my mind for a while, but things happen and you end up forgetting, don't you? And next, another one by Carla Magana. I have had this book not too long, but I hadn't coloured in it yet. It's Deco Dolls, and I first saw this book on Kate's Colour in Haven. I love watching her channel. And I have coloured this page, and I absolutely love it. That is the Mod Podge Extreme glitter again in the background. and there is an alcohol marker base. I always do an alcohol marker base with Carla Magana pages. I don't know, I feel like it simply intensifies the colour of what I want to go for and speeds up the process without like having to think too much. Like, it's just fun. And I think that is like a theme with her pages. She just wants you to have fun and like just let loose with them. And I have used Posca pens and Castle Arts pencils. And I just love how it's just like black and red. I was struggling with hair colour with this one, but I don't know, it turned out good I think, with the orange. And then this streak there is just like lighter. I don't know, I've been experimenting with different hair colours because I feel like I always just do hair one colour, and that isn't the case a lot of the time nowadays. You get a lot of people that experiment a lot with their hair colours, and I thought, well, why can't I do that in a colouring page? Which is why, like with that blue and white hair, I've been trying out new things. So that was from Deco Dolls by Carla Magana. Right, not many more now, just the last two. And this is from Camilla de Erico's Cute and Creepy Pop Manga colouring book. And this is why I'm like, how did I complete so many pages? Because these last two are from Camilla de Erico books, and well, this one is a double page spread, and I'm like, where did I have the time to colour these? And this is also a video. A few of my pages are videos, and that glare is awful. Let me try and... Nope, it's not gonna... Nope, not gonna work for me, so I'm just going to have to sort of hold it like this, I think. So you can see, but I love these little demon dudes. I've just been calling them demon dudes all along. And this was a video to show how I put watercolour over the whole page and then colour pencils on top. So this whole page had this reddish pink watercolour over it, and then I went in more on the background with watercolour and then coloured pencil on top of everything else. And yeah, I'm really proud of this one. And again, I thank the person who asked to show how I do that watercolour layer, because else I wouldn't have come and coloured this page and be so happy with it, would I? So thank you for that, and any more suggestions are always welcome. So that was a demon girl and her little dudes from Pop Manga Cute and Creepy. Now last of all, I have Pop Manga Beauties and Beasties colouring book, which is Camilla de Erico's newest release. And where is it? There we go. I have coloured the spider page, which again, I am shockingly loving this page. I'll try and show the Mod Podge Extreme Glitter. That's on the spider webs, right? It's hard to capture, but I see it better in person. So this has also got that Schminke watercolour, super granulated watercolour in the background. Again, love the texture it's created. Like I made some of the texture myself, but when it dries it adds these little, well, granulation sort of marks. And I used... Now that's a difficult one. Did I use polychromos on that? I know the black would have been the polychromos black, because I always use that black on anything. But I don't know. I feel like this is polychromos. Yeah, I'm going to go with Faber-Castell polychromos for this page. And then for the spiderwebs, I got my white pencil and drew them in, and then went over the lines with my Mod Podge Extreme glitter, so that when the light isn't hitting the glitter, you can still see that there's spiderwebs there because of the white pencil. But then when you see the glitter, the white sort of disappears and you see the glitter. So just so it keeps it visible. And I love her. Even though she's a spider, she's a very pretty spider. Like a fashionista spider. So that was from Pop Manga Beauties and Beasties by Camilla de Erico. And I do really love this book. I love all her books. Like, seriously, I can't explain how much I enjoy colouring in these. And I love the foil. I'm easily amused. Right, and that was all of them. That was all of my completed pages for the month of October. And yeah, like I said, I am shocked with how much I got completed in this month. Next month, I'll probably be saying this every month, but next month might not get as much done because November is a very busy month for work, and I feel like I'm going to be too tired by the time I get home to be filming or colouring. I'll still be colouring, don't get me wrong, but it might only be like for half an hour here and there. Probably an hour at most, maybe. But like I said, I didn't expect to colour this much this month, so maybe having busy work days will make me need to colour more to release the stress. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Also, I'm thinking about filming a colouring book haul video, because in the past couple of months I've got some new ones. Like in this past week I just had a few Japanese books arrive, which I'm super excited about, and I also have a couple that I've been wanting to colour in for like a month, but I've been in Halloween mode. So yeah, I might make a video to show like recent purchases. I haven't made any supply purchases. Oh, other than the few bottles of Stickles that I recently bought. But other than that, I think it's just books. So I hope you will stick around and join me on my colouring quest. Until the next video, have a good day or good night and take care. Goodbye. Back again, a moment, I forgot. I was going to show you my whip that I'm doing at the moment, which is from the Dark Fantasy Special of Colour in Heaven by Ennis Guerrero. And where is it? It's this page. So I only have detailing to do on her clothing and these mushrooms left, and I just want to say I love this hair. I am loving doing this style of hair at the moment, like really enjoying it, and I love the colours. Like everything goes with white, so this grey white sort of could go with anything, so I'm thinking of maybe doing like it going into all the different colours of the rainbow if I sort of have a page that inspires me to do that. Sorry, I thought I was getting hiccups then. I hate the hiccups. So yeah, I just thought I would come back quickly and show you that. I have put one of my new skits. I almost said Skittles. Stickles, the Black Diamond, I believe it's called. Yeah, I don't know whether to add more on top of that. I think I've done an okay coverage on that. But yeah, I've got to go in and add detail to her clothing, because that has just alcohol marker base on it at the moment, and the same with all these spooky mushroom looking things. But yeah, and green skin, I literally don't know what I was going for, but for some reason it's working, so I carried on with it. So that is what I'm working on at the moment, so you will definitely see that finished in next month's completed pages. And yeah, that is from Dark Fantasy Special of Colouring Heaven, which was my first ever Colour in Heaven magazine, and yeah, down the rabbit hole I went quite happily. So again, take care, goodbye, and until the next video, thank you for joining me on my colouring quest.